When the power goes out, most people immediately think of high-tech gadgets or expensive survival gear, but the truth is, survival during a blackout often comes down to having the right simple tools, many of which are hiding in plain sight on the shelves of your local dollar store. These stores are treasure troves for anyone looking to prepare for emergencies on a budget. You don't need to break the bank to be ready, you just need to know what to look for and how to use it. The real lifesavers in a blackout aren't flashy or expensive. They're the simple, everyday items that most people overlook, things like candles, manual can openers, extra blankets, and even duct tape. These are the tools that keep you warm, fed, and safe when the grid fails and the world outside your window goes dark. It's about comfort, security, and making sure your family can weather the storm, no matter how long it lasts. Over the years, I've learned through experience that it's not about how much you spend, but what you choose. The right combination of affordable supplies can make all the difference when you're suddenly plunged into darkness. It's about being resourceful, thinking ahead, and making smart choices before disaster strikes. You don't need a fancy generator or a closet full of gadgets, just a handful of practical, reliable items that you can count on when you need them most. Today, I'm going to walk you through the top 11 blackout essentials you can grab at the dollar store, enough to build a solid emergency kit for about the price of a pizza. These items are easy to find, easy to use, and could make all the difference the next time the lights go out. Whether you're preparing for a storm, a power grid failure, or just want peace of mind, these unsung heroes will help you stay safe, comfortable, and ready for anything. Let's dive in and see what you need to build your own budget-friendly blackout kit. First up, batteries. These small everyday items are often overlooked, but when the power goes out, they instantly become one of the most valuable resources in your home. Think about it. So many of the tools and comforts we rely on, flashlights, radios, lanterns, even some medical devices, are powered by batteries. Without them, you're left in the dark, literally and figuratively. They're the lifeblood of your blackout kit. When the lights go out, batteries are what keep you connected, informed, and safe. Imagine trying to navigate your home at night without a working flashlight, or missing out on critical weather updates because your radio is dead. That's why having a solid supply of batteries is absolutely essential. One of the smartest things you can do is standardize your gear to use AA or AAA batteries. This way, you're not scrambling for odd sizes in the dark or trying to remember which device takes which battery. It simplifies your life and your emergency planning. If all your flashlights, radios, and other essentials use the same type, you can easily swap batteries between devices as needed, making your supply stretch further. Stock up at the dollar store, or whenever you see a good deal. Grab several packs, not just one. Batteries don't go bad quickly if stored properly, so it's smart to buy in bulk. You'll thank yourself later when you're not rationing your last few batteries during a long outage. And don't forget to check expiration dates when you buy. Fresher batteries will last longer in storage. Batteries aren't just for your own use. In a crisis, they're valuable for bartering. When everyone's in the dark, batteries become a form of currency. You might be able to trade a few for food, water, or other supplies you need. It's a simple way to add flexibility to your emergency plan and help out neighbors at the same time. I learned the hard way during a winter blackout. Without the right batteries, even the best gear is useless. I remember fumbling through drawers, hoping to find just one working battery for my flashlight, only to come up empty-handed. It was a lesson I'll never forget. Since then, I always make sure my battery supply is organized and up to date. Store them in a cool, dry place and rotate your stock yearly. Heat and humidity can shorten battery life, so keep them away from the kitchen or bathroom. Use a labeled container or box to keep everything organized, and once a year, check your stash. Replace any that are close to expiring, and move the oldest ones to the front so they get used first. For just a few bucks, you're buying light, information, and peace of mind. In an emergency, being able to see, communicate, and stay informed is priceless. Batteries are a small investment that pays off big when you need them most. Don't underestimate their importance. Don't overlook this simple insurance. Take a few minutes today to check your battery supply, organize your gear, and make sure you're ready for whatever comes your way. When the next blackout hits, you'll be glad you did. Next up, let's talk about one of the most overlooked but absolutely vital tools in any emergency kit. The manual can opener. When you're preparing for the unexpected, you probably think about food, water, and maybe even a flashlight. But all those canned goods you've carefully stockpiled. They're only as useful as your ability to open them. That's where the humble manual can opener comes in. It's your ticket to accessing all that food when you need it most. In a power outage, electric can openers become nothing more than paperweights, and while it might be tempting to grab a kitchen knife and try to pry open a can, that's a recipe for disaster. Not only is it difficult and frustrating, but it's also incredibly dangerous. People end up with deep cuts, ruined cans, and wasted food. In an emergency, the last thing you want is an injury that could have been easily avoided. For just $1 or $2, a manual can opener gives you safe, reliable access to weeks, sometimes even months, of food. It's a simple device, but it works every time, no matter what. No batteries, no electricity, no fuss, just grip, twist, and you're in. It's one of those tools that proves its worth the moment you need it. Don't just buy one, get a few. Keep one in your kitchen, another in your car, and stash one in your emergency bag or go bag. They're small, lightweight, and inexpensive, so there's really no excuse not to have backups. If you ever misplace one, you'll be glad you thought ahead. Remember, canned food is survival gold. It lasts for years, doesn't need refrigeration, and can provide essential calories and nutrients in a crisis. But all that food is useless if you can't get to it. A manual can opener is the key that unlocks your emergency pantry. Don't risk injury or waste precious food by trying to improvise. A cut hand or a ruined can could turn a tough situation into a real emergency. This simple tool can save you from a lot of trouble, pain, and frustration. So, don't overlook the manual can opener. It's simple, cheap, and absolutely critical for any emergency plan. Make sure you have one. Your future self will thank you. Water is non-negotiable. In a blackout, your tap water might not be safe. Water purification tablets from the dollar store are a compact, foolproof way to make questionable water drinkable. Drop a tablet in, wait 30 minutes, and you're good. No bulky filters or boiling required. These tablets turn any water source into a lifeline. Always have bottled water, but tablets are your backup for long-term emergencies. For $1, you're buying hydration security. Rope and twine are survival multi-tools. Use them to secure tarps, build shelters, hang food, or rig clotheslines. The dollar store offers both thick rope for heavy tasks and twine for repairs or traps. Get both types, each has unique uses. I always keep at least 50 feet in my kit. It saved me countless times. Not climbing grade, but perfect for blackout needs. For a few bucks you add huge versatility to your kit. Don't underestimate simple cordage. Staying dry is survival 101. Wet clothes mean lost heat and risk of hypothermia. Dollar store emergency ponchos are compact, cheap, and effective. They're more than raincoats. Use them as ground sheets, makeshift shelters, or even to collect rainwater. Keep one in every bag and car. When the rain hits, you'll be glad you have it. Lightweight, multi-use, and essential for every kit. Shelter starts with staying dry. Plastic tarps are your home's first defense against the elements. Use them to cover broken windows, patch roofs, or create emergency shelters. Dollar store tarps are waterproof and surprisingly tough for the price. Pair with rope or duct tape for quick repairs. Get at least one large tarp, big enough to cover a window or build a shelter. Store it with your emergency supplies, ready to deploy. When disaster strikes, a tarp is your shield. Duct tape is the ultimate survival fix-it. Repair torn ponchos, patch tarps, seal windows, or even improvise tools. It works with everything else in your kit. Ponchos, tarps, rope. Wrap a few feet around your water bottle for portability. Dollar store rolls are good enough for most tasks. For $1, you get a repair kit, cordage, and creative problem solving in one. Never go without it. Duct tape is confidence in a crisis. Light is safety and comfort in a blackout. Stock up on dollar store LED flashlights. Put one in every room, bag, and car. Don't rely on a single expensive flashlight. Redundancy is key. Cheap LEDs are bright, efficient, and easy for kids to use. When your main light fails, backups turn a disaster into a minor inconvenience. Combine with your battery stockpile for a resilient lighting system. Light up every corner. Don't get caught in the dark. Glow sticks are perfect for safe, flameless area lighting. Use them as night lights for kids, mark hazards, or create safe paths in the dark. They're waterproof, non-toxic, and last 8-12 hours. Great for signaling or making yourself visible at night. Stock up, packs are cheap and versatile. Glow sticks complement your flashlights and save battery power. Simple, safe, and effective. Fire is survival, warmth, cooking, light, and morale. Dollar store lighters and matches are cheap and reliable. Buy multi-packs and stash them everywhere. Redundancy is crucial. Lighters can fail, so always have matches as backup. Waterproof matches are best if you can find them. Store everything in waterproof containers or bags. For a couple bucks, you secure the power of fire. Don't risk being left in the cold. Aluminum foil is a survival powerhouse, reflective, waterproof, and fire-resistant. Cook food in the fire, make bowls, or reflect light and heat. Boost radio signals or use as a signaling mirror. Lightweight and compact, a roll adds huge value to your kit. For $1 you get cookware, fakturstam, alquarstour, a bulkware reflector, and a signal device. It's the ultimate multi-use item. Don't overlook it. You don't need expensive gear to be prepared, just the right tools and the right mindset. For under 20 bucks, you can build a blackout kit that covers light water, food shelter, and fire. True readiness is about resourcefulness, not money. Look for simple solutions at your local dollar store. Share your own tips in the comments, and subscribe for more survival wisdom. Stay smart, stay safe, and see you next time.